Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's pick a card reading is what makes you unique. In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different image. This is group 1, I like you some more. This is group 2, you've guac to be joking. And this is group 3, I'm nuts about you. Choose the one that really calls out to you. Okay, let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay, so what makes you guys unique? Okay, group number 1. So the first thing that came up for you guys is the hero and heroine card, okay? So what that tells me is that you guys, the main thing that makes you unique is like, whereas everyone else is kind of like doing their day-to-day activity, you guys are always like searching and striving and really questioning, kind of like, what is the meaning of life? Why am I here? Like, what am I meant to do? What's my purpose? You know, as well as, like it says, you have a passion for a journey of personal empowerment. Okay, so I feel like, yeah, like anything involving personal empowerment, personal development, self-realization, you know, raising your consciousness and awareness, you guys are all about that. And I see that, you know, that's like why you're drawn to these videos. You're always looking for like what resonates with you, what is your truth, as well as whatever it is that inspires and empowers you. And then with the rescuer card here, I feel like you guys also have a knack for understanding complex concepts, and I could see you guys doing something with this self-empowerment to help others, okay? I feel like, you know, you just have that. And I don't even necessarily like the word rescue, but it's kind of like you could serve others in a way that helps them feel empowered. Okay, so I'm definitely getting that with this group. And along with that, so some of you could be like teachers, or you're naturally like a teacher, so it doesn't have to be the stereotypical teacher. And others of you, you might like writing, speaking, both. Okay, I'm just getting like, you know, the potential for you guys is endless when it comes to this kind of stuff. Yeah, because I feel like you guys also have this like creative like expression too. So, you know, maybe you guys do art and you will inspire and empower others through that art, or maybe there's something else that you do. It could be even some kind of activity or physical activity, because these people are climbing a mountain. So, you know, this is definitely going to be different for all of you with how that shows up. And then what's interesting about this card, so the heart really stands out to me here. And I feel like as long as you guys are heart-centered, that, you know, it's going to like work out for you. Okay, so the other thing that came out for you guys and what makes you unique is the butterfly card. So I feel like, you know, and that goes right along with the hero card, that you guys, you know, you have gone or are going through some kind of transformation from like, you know, caterpillar to a butterfly. And it's like you're elevating, you know, and you're operating from this new place of intuition and awareness. And I just feel like I said, like it's all going hand in hand. I feel like when you guys like feel like yourselves, it's like you feel better than before. And I just see you guys like really emerging and stepping into your power and shining. I also feel like you guys are also you're also coming across as being kind of hard to get. In fact, I got that with 2 different cards here. Okay, so, you know, part of that could be that you kind of feel like you're in between 2 worlds right now. And another reason for that could just be like, you know, you're kind of like focused on yourself as well as crushing your goals right now. And the other part of you, you might just not want to, you know, get hurt, or you're easing your way back into the dating pool, so to speak. So, I mean, all different things are coming coming to me about that. But back with the butterflies. So yeah, I mean, you guys, you know, you're coming across like you have had a glow up and people are really drawn to you and, you know, like a magnet. But at the same time, I feel like you're more choosy now and you're just like kind of like keeping people at arm's length, you know? And yeah, you're hard to get. So that's also what stands out. Okay, so the other thing that's coming through is that you guys, you have really good work ethic with this card, okay? And I'm actually kind of getting like Aries energy with that. So I feel like, you know, when your mind's made up about something especially, it's like you hit the ground running with it and you'll do whatever it takes to get it done. So you're a very driven and goal-oriented person. Okay, this is interesting. We got 2 whale cards actually that showed up, which that's like a first. I've never seen that in a reading. So this one represents my deep card. Like you guys can go deep, okay? Like down the rabbit hole. You know, you have deep conversations and that goes back to your truth-seeking nature and really wanting to, you know, get to the bottom of the big questions, you know, like the deep questions. Okay, so you guys also might have a connection with animals or the ocean or something like that, or maybe water in your chart, okay? Maybe some of you live by water. There could be a significance with 2 whales showing up in your reading as well. Group number 1, let me know, is there a significance with 2 whales showing up? Because this is the first time I've ever seen that. Okay, the other thing is, I feel like this group in particular, you guys attract people who are like the opposite of you, and I feel like that's because you guys represent what other people feel like they're lacking. Okay, so it like, whether they realize it or not, it inspires them the way that you are. So maybe you are more outgoing and you attract those that are more introverted, or maybe it's the reverse and you're more introverted but you attract those that are more talkative. And they're like, there's just something going on with the opposite and inspiration. Also, the other thing that makes you guys unique is your eyes. So I feel like, you know, you guys have beautiful or handsome eyes, but there also is something about them that stands out that makes them unique and makes your overall face and features unique. Okay, I also feel like this group in particular, you guys might even have like a style that's unique, you know, and just the way that you are in a sense, like something about you. Now I'm kind of getting Aquarius vibes with this. Like there's something or an accessory that you have that like sets you apart from others. And yeah. Okay. Another thing that's coming across with this mountain here is you guys, there's something coming across for you guys in physical activity. So I feel like you guys like to push yourselves to the limits. That could be within working out, that could be with doing sports, physical activity. Maybe you hike, you know, maybe you travel and explore and, you know, post pics like very Instagram, you know, like just I'm seeing like maybe you've explored areas. Okay, so a few different things are coming through for that. So I feel like on one hand, you guys are more physical than most people you know, and that makes you unique. And for others of you, or both, you also have traveled to places that other people haven't, and that sets you apart, okay? Like exotic locations. And what's interesting is with this card, you know, she's on a boat near water, and the 2 whales. So I feel like, okay, it's almost like this group in particular travels for a living or something, and so, you know, you might go overseas and you might see like a lot of yeah, different animals in the ocean, something like that. Maybe this group even likes to fish, but more than that, I just feel like you do something with travel that not a lot of people have done. So that's interesting to me. Group 1, definitely let me know in the comments what that is. What is this travel theme? What is going on with the whales? Also, some of you might actually be pretty like well-rounded when it comes to different cultures too, is what I'm seeing. Maybe you've lived in a bunch of different places. That's also coming through. Maybe some of you watching this also know multiple languages. I'm definitely getting something with culture though, as well as the travel. Okay, group number one, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Group number two. Okay, so what makes you unique? Okay, group number two. So right away what I'm seeing is that you guys got Avenger, which is a desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. Okay, so this is interesting. So on one hand, you guys are coming across like you are all about justice and fairness, okay? With society as well as yourself, and as well as, you know, like fairness for the underdog or fairness for your fellow person, you know? So that's interesting. So I feel like you guys are like those people that, you know, you look out for people. You look out for what seems right or fair. And you do it solely based on, though, what you feel is right. Okay, so you guys are definitely, what makes you unique is you have this integrity about you, okay? You feel like, you know, you guys in particular like live by your own like morals, okay? Where you feel like, yeah, you know, like I was saying, like with integrity, like you, it's like you want to live by, you say what you mean and you mean what you say, and you want your actions to match your words is what I'm seeing, and you expect the same with others. And on top of that, it's kind of like you also, you don't like when people get away with something is what I'm seeing. So like if you see that something happens to another, you will speak out on their behalf is what I'm seeing. So that makes you like an excellent friend and an excellent advocate, honestly. But here's what's interesting. So you guys also got Trickster, which is transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. And what's also interesting is my Rebel card came out after that. So it's kind of like, although you guys have this justice and fairness theme about you, you also have an extremely unconventionalness to you with Trickster and Rebel, okay? So it's kind of like you're like, okay, we need to challenge the status quo. And it's, what's interesting is although these two seem kind of contradictory, they actually tie in together, okay? And this is how. It's kind of like you're all about what makes sense to you. And if things don't make sense, you challenge it is what I'm seeing. Yeah, so you don't want to follow the crowd if it doesn't make sense. And you will stand up for what you believe in. And if that means standing up for somebody else, you'll do that as well, is what I'm seeing. So you guys are what I call a rebel with a cause, okay? It's all about bettering humanity. So not just challenging things to challenge things. It's like you have a reason and a purpose behind it. So that's interesting, group two. Okay, group two. You guys are kind of coming across like lawyers here. Okay. The other way that you guys are unique is you come across as being sophisticated, and with that I'm feeling like there's some way in style, so it could be the way you dress that is unique, as well as the way you do your hair, your makeup. Just there's something about your outer as well as your appearance, like what you wear as well as your appearance, I feel like that is unique and stands out. It's just kind of like you have your own twist on whatever it is that you like, your attire basically. So your look is unique. But you, like with sophisticated though, that's also a way of being. So it's kind of like, you know, you come across like you're just put together, but in your own ways. And it makes you unique. So maybe it's the way, you know, your mannerisms, maybe you flip your hair, you know, just like look a certain way, just like, yeah, like you are so your own person. But it's also, sophisticated is a tricky word, but it's like you're so your own person in the way that you are, that it comes across as being unique, you know? Okay. Also, you guys are coming across like a Taurus. So I feel like all in all, like you guys are pretty drama free, and I feel like, you know, so maybe you know a lot of people who are, you know, have a lot of drama going on in their life, and so that makes you guys unique because you really don't. I feel like this group is pretty no nonsense, so it's like, yeah, like you'll speak up if it comes to you to do so, like if something's in your face, but like you don't go looking for trouble. You know how like there's certain people that it just seems like trouble like finds them no matter where they're at and what they're doing. But you guys are so like all in all, I get a real like peaceful and live and let live vibe, unless of course it affects you or somebody that's close to you. That it's kind of like your outer life is pretty peaceful compared to most people. And I feel like that honestly makes you unique. The other way that you guys are unique is you come across as being spontaneous, okay? And I feel like you have this like natural fun vibe to you. And it's like you could even be working or shopping, you know, doing things that people consider mundane activities, and you make it fun, I feel like, which also like people love being around you. Like this group has an upbeat, bubbly personality that I feel like people, you know, they can't get enough of, because that's what they want. They want to spend each moment feeling like it's fun no matter what they're doing, and that's how you guys are, so that makes you unique. Okay, so this group might attract the opposites of what you consider yourself to be, okay? And I feel like, you know, it's kind of like you guys, there's something about the way that you are that these people that are coming across as the opposite want more of. Like, yeah, so maybe they're more on the serious side, and you guys are coming across as being more carefree, free-spirited, laid back in a sense. Don't get me wrong, I do feel like you guys are like driven people, but a little bit more type B personality than there's something light and kind of airy and free about this group. Almost like you guys, you know, you kind of like just flow through life magically, and things tend to work out more effortlessly for you guys than other people. And I feel like, you know, that may be sometimes why you attract the opposite, like people where, again, might be more drama filled and have like just seemingly more obstacles. Like I'm sure you guys do too, but I feel like this group kind of has a happy-go-lucky energy about them. So I feel like you guys are the type that might, like, you know, just, like things, like I said, like unfold more magically and effortlessly for you guys than others. And it all kind of reflects how you are, like your attitude of being happy-go-lucky, okay? Also, you guys, there is just something about you guys that is like just the full package, honestly. So, you know, you guys have wifey or hubby written all over you. And again, it's just like the way that you are. Like you guys, I really feel like you come from inspiration, and you come from the heart, and you're authentic, and you stand up for what you believe in while having a good time. And it's just like, you know, and then to further even the Taurus part, I feel like, you know, you guys take seriously like what matters to you, and then like you hit the ground running with that. So it's like, you know, just a very determined energy. Might be slow to start, but once you get going, it's like there's no stopping you guys. And you also stand firm like a Taurus. Might even come across as being stubborn, but honestly very like, you know, just a solid, genuine person who means well and wants the best for yourself as well as others. And people see that and they want that in a person, as well as this fierce loyalty to those that mean the most to you. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for what makes you unique. If this resonates, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Hey, group number 3. Okay, so what makes you unique? Okay, group number 3. So what I'm seeing for you guys, we'll start it off with the networker card. Okay, so I'm actually getting a few different things in regards to this. So the networker says, enhances unity through the sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. Okay, so instantly what I'm seeing with that is that for some of you, this is a literal, like you are very vocal on social media and you stand up for exactly what it is that you believe in, so you make your voice heard. You know, you have the evidence and information to back up your claims and all this, and yeah, so that's for some of you. And others of you, what I'm getting is that you might actually be a social media influencer. Okay, so I'm definitely getting possible spotlight vibes for you guys, and if not, I feel like that's coming for you, so that's interesting. And for others of you, I feel like, you know, something that you do is you have had to network with others and collaborate. Okay, so that's also interesting. And yeah, so take what resonates, but actually with the spotlight theme, so it could be social media influencer, or it doesn't have to be though. So some of you actually legitly could be, you know, like athletes or just doing something, okay, that involves some kind of spotlight. It could even be with speaking, so maybe you have a podcast or something. Okay, so the other thing I'm getting is this group could also be really good at technology, okay? So I'm getting kind of Donatello, the Ninja Turtle vibes with this group. Yeah, or even inventors, okay? I feel like you guys can kind of create something out of nothing. So a bit of alchemist vibes going on as well. Okay, so along with that, you guys are also coming across like Don Juans, okay? And there's the spotlight again. Spotlights your positive seductive qualities. Okay, so you guys are naturally coming across as being attractive and seductive without even trying, okay? And I feel like, you know, you guys get a lot of people hitting on you or messaging you or wanting a chance with you is what I'm seeing. So you guys okay, group number 3, I'm just gonna call it like I see it. You guys come across as being players or having a lot of people, you know, yeah, whether, you know, you're a player or not, it's a general reading, so some of you could be. But either way, definitely coming across like people like flock to you, you know, like you guys, it's like a moth to a flame. Okay. Yeah, definite magnetic personality. Okay. So along with that, you guys are also coming across to be making a lot of money. Whether you are or not, that's how you're coming across. So, you know, you could have a lot of materialism. You could be, you know, getting like flashy vibes. You know, it could be the car that you drive, what you wear, the brand names that you have, you know, just, or again, if you're in the spotlight, what it is that you're known for. There's just definitely something coming across that's giving people the impression that you make a lot of money. Okay, this is interesting. This is going to resonate for a portion of you, but not all of you. So I'm getting that some of you are really good dancers, and that's what makes you unique and stand out. Okay, and it's ironic because these two are dancing, so maybe that's what you guys are known for. Some of you is maybe you dance for a living. There's something going on with that. But either way, I feel like you guys are good dancers and it stands out. So if you're a guy watching this, you know, maybe because a lot of people don't expect guys to dance or be good at it, like you guys do it and yeah, you're good at it. Okay. Oh, yeah. And there's the attractive card again. So there's a lot of repeats in here, which is interesting. So yeah, you guys, like I said, definitely attractive. You guys got people falling for you, wanting a chance with you. If you're in the spotlight, they could be thinking you're the one. Okay, and I also feel like, you know, the time spent with you guys just feels like the most amazing time. So maybe because you guys, you know, have people coming to you easily, that you're very choosy. So, you know, they feel like, wow, you're such a catch, that any time spent with you feels, like I said, like amazing, like the best time ever. Okay, so I'm also seeing, though, that you guys don't hesitate to cut people out, though. So, you know, that's, you guys have boundaries. Despite all that, you know, in the spotlight, getting a lot of attention, getting a lot of people wanting you, I still see, though, that deep down you guys are like a true friend to people. And that you're there for people. You are loyal to those that mean the most to you in life. Okay, so like fiercely loyal. And, you know, I feel like deep down, like, you mean well. And it's kind of like you do want somebody. But, you know, your life is kind of like you're in the spotlight a lot. And if you're not, group 3, what is this about? But all in all, group number 3, you know, you guys are seen to kind of almost like be a celebrity to people in a sense. And if you're not in the spotlight, it's just like the way that you are. And I feel like, you know, you do have a lot of people wanting you. And if you feel like, you know, so yeah, all in all, group number 3, I feel like you guys, like, whether you're in the spotlight or not, it's like you have this magnetic personality. So like a charming person who's got a lot of people who want them, whether they show it or not. That's what I'm picking up on. And they find you attractive. And I feel like you are skilled in some area. For some it could be dance, for others it could be something else. And, you know, like, I see though that, you know, despite you appearing like you're in the spotlight, you do have depth to you, and you are looking for the one. Yeah, this is what I see for you, group number 3. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys.